So when did you start running cross country?
I started running cross country in middle school in 7th grade. I ran track and cross country, and I even played volleyball because I wanted to get involved in everything. And then I was a big time soccer player, but in high school I really switched over to being more intense in cross country about my sophomore year.
So you're a 4.0 student. What's the key to getting good grades at Pacific?
For me, it's really just trying to keep on top of your work. Balancing being an athlete and a student is difficult at times because there's a lot of commitments. But if you stay on top of your work and really work at studying on the things you need to know more and do your work on time, then it's really not too difficult. I did have a little easier load. I have a much more difficult load this semester, but I'm excited for the challenge, and I think that being a college athlete and student is very doable.
So what was it like being a part of the record-setting cross-country team of this year?
Well, this is my first year at Pacific, so it was great being a part of the record-setting team. It's a great group of girls this year. They were really hardworking and dedicated, and our coach set up a training plan for us to follow, and we really have to stick to that in order to get better and improve on our previous times. And so it was a great accomplishment this year in order to improve on any team before at Pacific.
What are some things you like to do when you're not studying or running?
In the time that I have, I do like to just hang out with friends. A lot of college is meeting a whole new social circle, and so I spend a lot of time downstairs or down the hall from where I'm living with new friends that I've just met. Or if I've got some time to myself, I'll watch some TV or even do a little reading more recently. But my time is pretty dedicated to school and athletics at this point.
So why did you choose Pacific?
I was looking for a school that had a good graphic design program, which is my major, and also had a business school as well because I'm considering minoring in business. And so Pacific has great programs in both of those, as well as when I visited the school, it just felt like this was a good fit for me. I'm out of state, but I'm not too far away from home, and it's a good environment for me to be in, I think.
So what's the biggest difference between Washington and California?
The biggest difference that comes to mind is the weather. Washington, I'm from a little bit north of Seattle, and it's very wet and rainy practically year-round. And you come down to Stockton and it gets up to like the 90s, so it was warmer here in the first couple months of school than it was at home over the summer, so that was a big transition. And it's been sunny a lot, so I'm enjoying the sun, but I'm also missing the rain a little bit. It's part of me and who I've been, but when it does rain, I get the chance to kind of feel like I'm at home again.
What was your favorite course this year and why?
Doc Adams up at Davis had to be my favorite. It was the last race I ran this season, and I PR'd by a minute and a half, so I ran a minute and a half faster than I have ran before. So it was a good course, but it was also a good challenge for me, and I really improved on my best at that one.